Welcome to episode 1 of The Collective. I don't know what that was about. I'm sorry. You might be wondering to yourself, what the heck is The Collective? I'll tell you. It's a group of artists. We're kind of like a crew, like a clique. We could potentially become an actual record label. I don't know. We'll see. You have to stay tuned and keep watching. What's the way I can make it clearer? If I'm Lil Wayne, The Collective are Young Money. If I'm Professor X, then The Collective are my X-Men. In this series, you're gonna get to meet all of us and see how our lives are and how we come together to do this thing in this entertainment industry. And I can really say I love these guys, and I think that the more you watch, you're gonna love them too. So I'm gonna get done with talking all that sappy stuff, and let's bring it back to me. What's been going on in my life? Lately, I've been venturing into some uncharted territory for myself. I was cast as the demon Beelzebub in the new film Damned. My character Beelzebub is evil by most people's standards, but what I read into it is that he's not hateful in the truest sense, in that he kind of likes this world, and he doesn't necessarily want all the people in it to die. He's more just really self-centered and selfish. He wants to look out for himself first, and if that means you have to die in the process, then so be it.
Warriors, ones who have never let you down. We can apprehend the fallen for you.
What makes you so sure you can do that?
My lord.
It's a pretty big departure from what people typically think of me as. And so this is the first time that I ever had a director say, hey, I also like your music and I've seen you perform, but I think you can act even if you weren't singing.
And then you can address like my lord. Sort of like, this is your way of bound, but at the same time it's like, I beg of you, please let me take a few of our finest warriors.
I really want to give it a shot. And when he told me that my first scene would be an action scene, I was down. Well, here I am, pretty insecure about my acting abilities. I'm comfortable using my body, so to be so physical in these fight sequences and in the choreography we had to do, I was happy to do it because, you know, I'm pretty athletic. I like to, you know, I like to fight. Let me tell you, when I talked to the director and he told me, you know, we're gonna have you looking all grotesque and you're not even gonna be recognizable and you're gonna look all crazy and stuff, I'm thinking, cool. And he's like, you know, it's gonna be like 4 to 6 hours of makeup. And when you just say it like that, you're like, okay, I could deal with it. But when you were sitting in a chair for 4 to 6 hours and getting this plaster put on your face, I could do without that. And the hard part was that when it came time to shoot the scene, we're out in the woods, and even though there's cameras and there's like all this reflective stuff and lighting equipment, we're still out in the woods, so there's no thermostat. You can't just turn the air conditioner on outside. It's hot, and I'm wearing all black. I've got this mold plastered on my face. I've got this black hood. I'm enshrouded in like and then the kind of material it is, it just keeps in heat. It's like this polyester-ish material. I'm just like baking. And it's like the stuff, it was crazy. But I could tell you put me in the mood to play a demon. So it really helped. Overall, it ended up being a lot of fun. It really did. And after we shot that first scene, it was like, okay, I can do this. I got this. I'm ready to do more, you know? Ugly me up. I'll wear a bigger mask next time. Bam. What's up? Apparently, there was a theme going on this week of members of the collective being introduced to new challenges.
Well, being the newest member of the collective, everyone's super warm towards me, very helpful. They show me a lot of love, so I definitely appreciate that, and a lot of support. And I've had to re-record vocals over and over again to the midnight hour, literally, and painful. That part is painful.
Hold on.
What if I crack? Because I was cracking at home.
You won't.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly.
You won't. That has more.
Remember fullness and emotion.
Where is the... Oh, that didn't sound good.
Okay.
Oh my gosh.
It didn't sound...
That's fine. Okay. Give yourself half a second more before we start judging it, though.
It didn't sound good.
Are you ready?
Yeah. Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? Where is the love? And like on some of the notes for like my high notes, it takes me a minute to hear. I was in the choir before and I love everybody in my choir, but sometimes I didn't really reap my high notes and my harmonies like I needed to. But anyways, so that being said, like it's a struggle sometimes for me to hear harmonies and like for me to sing them properly. Melodies I'm great, but it's like sometimes the harmonies, and that's something I'm just working on.
You better sing.
I feel like it's so high.
Okay, will you turn it down?
Where is the... No, I'm talking about the key.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the key ain't going nowhere. But what about what about the music?
They said the key ain't going nowhere.
Oh God, y'all trying to kill me.
I mean,
Michael, over and over again. Mitra, sing this part. Syncopating. Did I get it right? Absolutely not.
it's just some things. It's some things that we need to fix to make it sound even better. Don't think of it was bad. Think of it's going to be better instead of it was worse or it's terrible, whatever. Think of the glass half full versus half empty. Something like that.
How many takes do we take? About 1 million. Like, I was like, and like, I really have to give myself props because like I had to breathe. And when Michael started stressing out, I was like, Lord, please don't let him be mad. Because if anybody has to be mad, it's me. Because I wanted to just do it right the first time.
How do you feel, Mitra?
I feel wonderful.
Lies.
I feel great.
She looks. You actually look good in the camera too.
I'm so happy that I can keep Eric and Michael here till 11:30 on a Friday night when I know they would have other things to do on.
Actually, we do, but
this is what the collective is
That's
about.
supposed to be my
Helping
twin,
each other
right?
out.
Aside from that, the fact that everyone supports me, I love it. But you know, it's a work in progress, and when you want to do something in excellence, you have to put the work in.
Hey America, hey world, it's TinaB back from LA, hooking up a steak, and I guess talking a little bit about my experience in LA recording my first album, Pretty Monster, due out July 2011, had to plug it, and it was an experience that changed my life, really. It was a suicide mission, and I didn't realize it was a suicide mission until I got there. And I say a suicide mission with no breaks because who records an entire album in 3 days, their first time out the gate? It took Beyonce 3 albums. So, you know, I'm just saying. No, I'm kidding. But I did it, and it was like the high of the high, the low of the low, and everything in between. It was like the difference between loving music and being in love with it. And I got married that weekend. I mean, it was like, okay, you know, I'm really tough with this music because it took me on an emotional roller coaster that I wasn't prepared for. And the best and the worst of my personality came out. Day 2. it's gonna go better than day one. I'm gonna proclaim that. I didn't know what to expect, world, and I was overwhelmed twice yesterday, and I had a little bit of a bitchy attitude. They called Eric and was like, her voice is not going, and Eric's like, y'all are still recording? Like, what? It's 12 hours later. And he shut down shop. Well, world, I'm gonna tell you like this. I was not happy about it, and all of the frustration, all of the bitch, all of the brat, all of the everything came out in tears.
So TinaB calls me up and she tells me about her struggles in the studio, and I was there to witness Mitra's, and I think to myself, wow, you guys both went through basically the same thing. Why don't I arrange for you guys to meet up and encourage each other? Because I think sometimes people look at an artist like TinaB and they say, man, she's just got it all together. The studio just must be easy for her, writing songs and all this stuff just must be easy for her. And sometimes it helps you when you know when your role model can say, hey, me too.
So little birdies have told me that that you're a fan.
Boy, I love you boys.
No, but seriously, I do appreciate it. But I also want to let you know that I do mess up. Like, I do more than not. I mess up. And I would just say, let yourself mess up, because then you don't take yourself too seriously while taking yourself seriously. Because what you're doing is serious. I mean, you're trying to make a career out of it.
Right.
But you want to have fun. And so I know you to be super organized, like super, like, when we gonna book it? Is it gonna be 5 o'clock or 5:05? Because I need to know. And all I'm saying is keep that part of yourself, but let yourself mess up, because you kind of shed a coat, a skin of like, okay, now I can really do this. And then stuff like the camera, stuff like Eric's unreasonable requests.
Unreasonable. Completely
Well,
unreasonable.
seem like, okay. Let yourself have fun a little bit.
Okay.
Live a little bit.
Okay.
Enjoy the artist side of it. Like, enjoy the glitz and the glam part of it. Yeah, there's work, but
Yeah.
don't take yourself so seriously.
Oh, it's a life lesson. Well, thank you, Tina.
You're welcome.
It's over. Why are you still here? Episode is done. It's done, buddy. Done, ski. No, we'll be here every week. Every episode will have segments on different members of the collective lives. You get to see what we go through. Put comments in the comment section. Ask us questions about, what were you thinking there? What's it like? Whatever the hell you want to ask. Subscribe to this channel. Click the subscribe button. Don't just watch it and not subscribe. Actually subscribe, please. Also check out on the channel page. I have the channels of every single member of the collective. Check out the individual channels. You might like it. Also, you can check out this bonus video right here of TinaB showing us around her apartment. It's pretty cool. She's a world-traveled jet setter. So it's a jet settress. If it's a woman, I don't think it matters. But check it out. It's some bonus material. And until next time, peace.